Hello again, Americans. You know who this is, Chet Chesterfield from Springfield, West Virginia again. Last time I was here with y'all, I was doing some boss display, kind of showing how I'm the boss as opposed to being a leader. And I thought that went pretty well, except, Charita, my beautiful wife, she had a little problem with that. I don't know. I was pretty much the way I usually am. I thought she was used to it, but turns out she wasn't too fond of how it all turned out. So she done went and quit. And I don't know why, but I was just the same. But it's not like there's any problem between Jurita and I at home. We're still all lovey-dovey, and I'm happy with that. And I think Jurita is too. But at the same time now, I gotta find myself a new office manager because Jurita done quit. Jurita done quit. So I gotta find myself a new office manager. And so I got to look through a bunch of resumes. I got to look through a bunch of applications. And it's been a while since I had to hire anybody. Charita's been with me for a while. And to tell you the truth, I don't really know why she had such a hard time with it last week. But she did, and here I am. I had to go through looking through a bunch of resumes. And I went to this place that is out on the internet, and it had these tips on how to know what not to put on a resume. Things that you just don't want to put on a resume. And it happened to be that as I'm looking around, I came across this commie liberal blog again. I mean, this thing it's like it just jumps up, slaps me across the face and says, read me. I don't know, but I came across this commie liberal hippie blog, and I come to find out that the guy, the long-haired hippie that puts the blog together, he's looking for a job himself. And, it's not like I'm going to make him the office manager or anything like that. No, nothing like that. But out of the kindness of my heart, I mean, the guy, I got to give the guy credit because he's allowed me to come on his blog and kind of show things that I can do and give little tips. And I thought out of the kindness of my heart, since I'm looking through resumes myself, doing a little research, trying to educate myself, you know what I mean, I came across this internet site that had these things that you should not put on a resume. So out of the kindness of my heart, not just for my own benefit, but for the benefit of the hippie blogger, I thought I would share some things that you should not put on a resume ever, ever, ever. And I want to share them with you. If I got to look down once in a while, it's because I ain't got these things memorized. But I'm going to share them with you anyway. And I'll just try to look up as much as I can. And I'm going to share these things with you. It's because the hippie liberal blog guy, he's got to get a job sometime. So it's up to me, Chet Chesterfield, to try and help the guy out by sharing some of what I've learned. So here we go. This is called resume no-nos, okay? Resume no-nos. These are taken from real resumes and cover letters, and they were printed in the July 21st, 1997 issue of Fortune magazine. Now, some of these I look at them and I kind of think, well, what's wrong with that? I don't know. We'll go through it and we'll see. But I'm just going to go through some of the ones that really caught my eye. Okay, here we go. actual things that have been on a resume. I have learnt Word Perfect 6.0 computer and spreadsheet programs. Kind of bad. All right. Another one. Received a plague, not a plaque, a plague for Salesperson of the Year. Now, if he had spelled it the right way, he might have got something. Okay, another one. Reason for leaving last job. Maturity leave. Not paternity, maturity. Here's another one. Wholly responsible for 2 failed financial institutions. Pretty obvious. If you're part of a failed institution, do you really want to put that on your resume? I don't think so. Failed bar exam with relatively high grades. I know some lawyers that shouldn't be lawyers, but still, you're going to put that on your resume? You failed the bar exam, even if you got relatively high grades? No. Another. It's best for employers that I not work with people. Who are you going to work for? Yourself? Like me? I don't know. And another one. Let's meet so you can ooh and ah over my experience. Yeah. I'm going to ooh and ah over somebody's experience. I'm the only one who's got that kind of experience. All right. Here's one that fits for me, and I don't know what's wrong with this one, I gotta tell you. You will want me to be head honcho in no time. I could be the head honcho anytime. What's wrong with that? It's on the list. I don't know why it is, but it's on the list. Another. Am a perfectionist and rarely, if ever, forget details. Am a perfectionist and rarely, if ever, forget details. There you go. All right. Another. I was working for my mom until she decided to move. You work for your mom? Come on now. All right, let's go on. I have an excellent track record, although I am not a horse. Pfft, come on now. Okay, let's move on. I am loyal to my employer at all costs. Please feel free to respond to my resume on my office voicemail. Using your office voicemail to field calls from another employer or potential employer? I don't think so. Another. I have become completely paranoid, trusting completely no one and absolutely nothing. You think somebody's gonna want to hire that guy? I don't think so. All right. My goal is to be a meteorologist, but since I possess no training in meteorology, I suppose I should try stock brokerage. Sounds like this guy needs a real career plan, if you ask me. All right, another one. I procrastinate, especially when the task is unpleasant. Think he got hired? I don't think so. Personal interests. Donating blood. 14 gallons so far. You suppose that's all in one sitting? I don't know. He didn't say. Instrumental in ruining entire operation for a Midwest chain store. At least that person's proud of their accomplishment, or lack thereof. Note, please don't misconstrue my 14 jobs as job hopping. I have never quit a job. Well, what's the opposite of quitting a job? You suppose there might be something a little more to the story in that one? Marital status. Often. Children various. Interesting. Another one. The company made me a scapegoat, just like my 3 previous employers. Bah! Okay. Finished 8th in my class of 10. Now there's another one. I gotta tell you the truth. I don't know what's wrong with that one. I mean, hey, at least they finished 8th in their class of 10. What's wrong with that? At least they finished. It's like a marathon race. You go to the finish line. That person should be proud. I would not hold that against that person. All right. References. None. I've left behind a path of destruction. Yep. Burning bridges. That's what that's called. You think somebody's going to want to hire that guy? Well, that's it for now. I just hope the hippie blogger takes my advice and for crying out loud, this is a personal message for you, hippie blogger. For crying out loud, cut your hair for dang sake, you hippie. That might help you get a job right there. Try it sometime, would you? And again, I'm sorry that Tarita's not here, but she's still a little, I don't know, she's a little miffed at me, and I don't know. I'm doing all I can to rectify things, kind of smooth things over a bit, you might say, with beautiful Tarita. I love her to death. I love that gal to death. But maybe I can talk her into being my office manager again. Because I'll tell you what, I hate looking through resumes. I do. They're so boring. I don't know. I did this. I did that. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Well, anyway, I won't ramble on anymore. This is Chet Chesterfield saying so long till next time. And remember, Chet Chesterfield's Charitable Plumbing. And if you're looking for a job, send me a resume. We'll see you on the flip side, okay?